Hey there folks, today I'm going to actually talk about one of my favorite pieces of bar tools, which is the mixing glass. It might seem like a very humble piece of barware, but trust me, it is worth having one, and it also makes you look really cool and like you know what you're doing. So the mixing glass has a couple of great benefits. One being is that it has this nice weighted bottom so that when you actually go to stir, it doesn't move around. Second, it has this beautiful, clean, cylindrical, even shape. So that means that when you're actually stirring it with your spoon, you're going to have a guide around the outside. So that means that instead of doing this in, say, the bottom of your shaker tin, which has a tapered shape, this is going to allow you a super even, clean stir. So that also means that the chill on your drink and the dilution on your drink is going to be much more consistent than it would be with using a surface or a vessel that is not even. Now, mixing glasses also have a rounded interior of the glass, which you can kind of see here. And you can see how the spoon of the bar spoon fits exactly in there. It nestles in perfectly so that when you actually go to stir, it is also guided along the bottom as well as the sides of the glass. Now, the other good thing about a glass or a crystal mixing glass is the fact that you can see through it. So that means that you can keep an eye on the visual of the dilution and the chill of your drink. Now, this one here has a neat little kind of I don't know, this is almost like a wheat, like shafts of wheat bursting out there, or even potentially, you know, like the tops of a pineapple. The other one that you've probably seen is like the Uri diamond style, which is also gorgeous. I also have this one here from a bar above, which has these nice circular bevels on it, which is a bit more of a modern presentation. Now, one of the other great things about using a mixing glass is that you can actually mix two drinks at once. So that means that I can mix a martini in this one and an old fashioned in this one. And yes, you should be stirring your martinis, friends. So let's see what that looks like. So I'm gonna prop these up just so you can see them. So you can see that even on this, it's really sturdy. So I'm gonna pop my other one here. I'm going to add ice. Now, if you are a neophyte when it comes to stirring, I really suggest practicing with just ice and water. So that means that you can actually stir for, you know, a couple minutes at a time, and it won't impact the quality of your drink. So it won't be too cold or too watery. So let's go ahead, fill these with ice, and then I'm just going to pour water inside of it. Now, I will warn you that my right hand is certainly more acquainted with stirring in a mixing glass than is my left. And you will see that here shortly, but that just means I need to do a little bit more practicing on my own. So your normal bar spoon is probably gonna be about 12 inches. I really like these really long ones. This one's about 18. And you're going to hold it like you would almost a pair of chopsticks between your index finger and your ring finger. So we're just going to hold it just like this. Place the convex, so that's the outer side of the bowl, into the inside of the glass. Pop it down to the bottom so it fits nice in that little nestle. And I'm going to do the next with this one. And you're just going to start stirring them. Now, you can see that it's very easy to do two drinks at once. Obviously, I need to work on my motor skills a little bit with my left hand, but you can absolutely do two at the same time. So this means that you don't need to bother your other hand with holding the vessel steady. Now, the other nice thing about these mixing glasses is that they come with a spout, and the top is actually sized to perfectly fit a Hawthorne strainer. So what you're gonna do, pop that Hawthorne strainer onto the top. You're gonna take your index finger, place it on the top of the strainer just to make sure that it doesn't slip away. Then place your hand around the side, and then all you're gonna do is nice cold water. And that way, you're going to get all of your spirits into your glass, and it's not gonna be all over the counter. Your ice stays nicely inside. And that, my friends, is why you should own a mixing glass. Cheers. so nice and cold.